What's up, Dallas Cowboy Nation? It's your boy G from Jersey again with the Quest for Six podcast. Man, listen, I want to address the Brian Flores situation with the Dallas Cowboys and my thoughts and my opinion as to the whole situation. All right, listen, Coach Flores does an amazing job with a defense. Would I would love for him to be the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys? Absolutely. 100%. All right. The reason I'm thinking it will be very difficult for Brian Flores to be the defensive coordinator of the Dallas Cowboys is for one reason in particular, and I'll break that situation down for you right now. Brian Flores currently has a lawsuit against the NFL. Okay, folks? That lawsuit in particular, right, is a class action discrimination case against the NFL, Miami Dolphins, New York Giants, and the Denver Broncos, and others alleging systemic racial bias in black coaches' hiring and promotion, particularly regarding the Rooney Rule. All right? Flores claims that black coaches are treated less favorably than white coaches in hiring and promotion, citing less serious interviews for head coaching jobs to satisfy NFL diversity rules. Against the Miami Dolphins, he alleges he was fired after leading the team to winning seasons because he refused owner Stephen Ross's directive to tank for draft picks, even being offered money to lose games. That's a heavy accusation, okay? Against the Giants and the Broncos, he claims these teams conducted sham interviews with texts from Bill Belichick suggesting the Giants had already decided on white coach Brian Daboll before even interviewing Brian Flores. So remember, the Rooney Rule. You have to interview a minority candidate. So according to Coach Flores, Bill Belichick sent him a message saying, dude, I know or I heard that they already hired Brian Daboll, but they're bringing you in to satisfy the Rooney Rule. Heavy, heavy, heavy accusation. All right. The lawsuit challenges the NFL's internal arbitration system, arguing it's biased and prevents fair review of discrimination claims. How does this pertain to the Dallas Cowboys when Dallas wasn't mentioned as being part of one of the three teams? Jerry Jones, ladies and gentlemen. We have to look at it for what it is. Jerry Jones, in terms of NFL owners, he might not be the longest tenured NFL owner, but Jerry Jones sits at the head of the table when it comes to the owners' meetings. When it comes to lawsuits, Jerry Jones gets deals done. Okay? So essentially, when somebody is suing the NFL, remember what the NFL is. The NFL is the 32 teams. And Jerry Jones, in any lawsuit against the NFL, he's being sued. Okay? If Brian Flores was to be considered a candidate, I have a feeling that Jerry Jones will call Brian Flores, interview him, and as a part, he would try to work out a deal where Brian Flores drops this lawsuit. Because remember, Jerry Jones is friends with the other owners of those teams being sued. Okay? That's why I think that the Brian Flores to Dallas Cowboys pairing, although it is something that we would love to see because of the way that Brian Flores runs a defense. We're worried about football, right? And Brian Flores can help our football team. But in reality, in my opinion, I think it'll be very difficult considering Jerry Jones, what he means to the NFL, and that lawsuit that Brian Flores has against the NFL, folks.